Everyone became aware of Jay Johnson in the late 70s when he appeared on Soap. And all of a sudden, overnight, ventriloquism was visible again. And not only was it visible, but it was on a show that at the time was not only hip, but really edgy.
A couple times where my parents would get me up from bed and say, Jay Johnson's on. He was on Soap. So I was only allowed to watch his part, and then I had to go to bed because it was, too mature for me. So, and I'll never forget that. I'm like, come on, Lynn, there's a ventriloquist on.
When I came to Los Angeles, the idea of being on a sitcom called Soap or any sitcom where I would play a ventriloquist was about as far away from, I couldn't even fantasize about that. That had never been done before.
Hello, hello, we're here to start the show. I'm Chuck, I'm Don. Hello, hello, hello. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'll sing and dance, he'll dance and sing. Wherever we go, whatever we do, we're gonna go through it together.
Jay Sandwich, the director of Soap, decided that they couldn't do that part as originally planned with an actor, and they would just loop the voice in. And that's when they started looking for a ventriloquist. But in that audition for Soap, I took Squeaky. Squeaky was my character, and so for the first couple of days of doing Soap, I used Squeaky until they introduced me to what would become Bob and would become my partner for really the rest of my life. I had no idea about that. I had no idea why we would need to have a different character, but they were looking at it as casting. They cast me. I was perfect for Chuck, but they were also going to cast Bob.
You got the part. Yeah, but see, they also told me, the agent told me that they don't what? They don't think that you're right to play this Bob. Well, didn't they like what I did? No, they liked your audition. It wasn't about your acting ability. They think you're a very good actor. Well, I think but it's all about the look. What? See, Bob is a really mean character, and they don't think you look right to play that part. Look like, but they told me specifically that it's a compliment, really. They think that you look too sweet to play the part of Bob. Well, get a chisel. Come on, Jay. No, that's not the way it works. It's just you're not the right type. It's a puppet. I know that.
And I was hired, and then they needed somebody to do Chuck. So they got Jay, and he was okay. And I would rather have an actor, but he was okay.
Big ones.
A person can't get a wink of sleep around this house.
Oh, getting a little on the side, huh?
Turn the page, you dummy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with a nooner.
Bob, who you?
Without me, he'd be unemployed.
Jay Sandwich, the director, was really great to me because he never treated Bob like a puppet. He was never treated like something other than just another actor. You would hear him say, Bob, you need to play a little more camera left. Bob, you're not in the shot. Bob, you need to find your light. Bob, that line, you flubbed that line, Jay, you're perfect. Bob, you flubbed your line. And I guess it was kind of funny for people to hear, but I understood that. That was code that I could accept really fast. I could accept that and work with it, that it really was as much of a hybrid character as ever been done. So I was Chuck, and Chuck was Bob, and Jay Johnson was Chuck and Bob.
You're sick, you know that? You're really sick. I got a holes in there. You're gonna kill me.
They were really clueless about what ventriloquism was until I got involved, and I was able to tailor what needed to be done a lot of times. I suggested a lot of things that I got to do on the show simply because I knew that my survival on the show depended upon how many different ways I could be used on that show. Because otherwise, I'd seen characters be written in and then be written out, and written in, written out, and I was supposed to be there for 7 shows, and I stayed for 4 years.
What's the matter, Judy? You look upset.
I'd like to talk to Chuck.
Oh, how about talking to me? I'm in season, sleep, just like Bob.
No, I understand all. I don't believe this. I'm having a conversation with a grapefruit here. Chuck, look, Chuck, it's food, Chuck, see? What? It's just food.
Yeah, it was difficult and wonderful and challenging and a new experience all at once when I started doing that on soap.
Okay, I got it. It's red. It's round. It's an apple. This is amazing.
Jay is not only one of the most technically proficient vents working, he's also one of the nicest guys, one of the cleverest. And it's interesting, if you ever have the opportunity to hear him lecture on ventriloquism, he's actually quite the educator as well. I had the good fortune to see his one-man show on Broadway, and I can tell you, Jay knocked him dead and got a standing ovation. And again, that's one more way that Jay Johnson's doing his part, and ventriloquism's profile is getting raised again.
And the Tony goes to Jay Johnson, the two and only.
Accepting the award for Jay Johnson, the two and only, writer-performer Jay Johnson.
Thank you very much. I want to first personally thank the entire Broadway theater community, because they have welcomed my show with such open arms and such a wonderful passion and made me feel a part of it. And me being kind of a vaudevillian, it's nice to have that welcome, and I thank you all for this honor.